surgical. That surgical.
I mean, it is, number one, I was so unsatisfied with it. I paid $20,000.
How much was it per?
10,000. Oh, it was 10,000 each session. I went through 2, and I would have had to go through many more. And the pain was excruciating. Excruciating. After. And
But they numb the skin while they're doing it.
yeah, you know, when they take it out of the back of your head, and then that incision was maybe about 4 inches to 5 inches, and then they do it in layers, and then they sew you
Oh, they
up
actually make an incision.
all the way across, and then they take it out, and then he uses an implement that makes round holes in the front, or where you need it, and then he inserts these hair follicles in the top.
Yeah, but he cuts a line in the back,
And then
and so he gets the roots. Of
the roots of it.
All the follicles.
Follicles, and puts it in, and it's outrageously painful.
And how many can you take in one session? I mean, how in hundreds?
Yeah, several hundred.
And you need several thousand, right?
Thousands, not even several thousand. You need 10,000 follicles, you know, probably to get. Well, it's so painful that, and I was so disappointed that I stopped it after the second session, and then it was over maybe 8 months, 9 months, and after the second session, I said I would not do it again. And
did they reimburse you?
No.
No. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Like plastic surgery or something.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly how they feel. But you need so many thousands and thousands of, or 10,000 hair follicles to make any kind of difference. This small amount did nothing. I went into a hair system, and then it was the bonding. And you would look good the first day, okay for the rest of that week, and then because you slept in it and showered and shampooed it every day, within a week it looked horrible.
Bonding would be some kind of gluing? Or?
Gluing. They glue it through the back of your head, from your ear, from one ear to the other ear. Then the front is a glue that you change maybe every several days. And
is it like a toupee?
Yes.
But then edges are glued to your skin.
To your skin.
Or to your
They
hair.
cut, no, to your skin. They shave your head exactly where it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then they put it, they bond it on, which lasts about a month. And then they use a solution to take it off, but you shower every morning with it. And their advertisements, they show you that you can swim and shower and everything well.
No.
It just looks horrible by the first week. And then I went to going every 3 weeks, and that wasn't good enough. Then I went every 2 weeks, and then you would get a new, the pieces would be just destroyed, and it wasn't worth it. And then when my friend suggested to come to David, I did, and I've never been more pleased.
So natural.
Yes.
You know,
And you feel good all the time.
I started this 40 years ago.
Did you
I
really?
learned this, and I remember at that time I went to college by doing business
Yes.
with my college money, and then recently I realized, I have the skill, and I always liked it.
Absolutely.
And so the difference in technology is great.
Yeah. And how it's progressed technologically, and how you can have a hair a system that really makes a difference. That
Lace
makes you
pieces,
look
we
good.
used to call them lace. They were
Yes.
done on tool. They were extremely expensive even
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
and rare.
Yeah.
And we used to dye parachute silk that came from Europe to the color of the skin of the, and then sew it onto a hard base that had punched holes for reading, and there was a ribbon around. So it was like a hat that you put it on with a little piece of, but they did not breathe like today. And you could, but that was the time when everyone wanted to look like Elvis Presley. So
Right.
they were like super thick.
Yeah, yeah.
Pony.
And you needed a thicker base then.
Yeah. You want to take this?